Hey there, podcast listeners, Dr. Sheeper. Welcome back to TGIF Talks 31. I'm your host, and today I'm joined by Anonymous Phil.
Hi.
Roll the intro.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
I know, I don't like it.
And we're back. Alright, these podcasts are broken down into several parts. First, we have how our weeks have been doing, then some news, followed by the comments and what's the future of the channel. And then that's followed up by some more news.
What is that out of?
I don't want to know. Anyways. So, this is the end of week 2 of quarantine.
Yes.
How are you?
Just fine. 6 feet, right?
6 feet? What?
Isn't that the minimum radius?
Oh. I mean, you could have sat here, but I was just like,
could have.
you always sit here, and I'm like, there's a whole couch available
6
for
foot
you.
radius.
This is less than 6 feet.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 6 feet away from Kyle.
I'm not.
No.
Although you live, like, right next to each other, so.
I mean,
We're separated by
there's a wall,
Yeah, but, like, you share the same restroom.
I suppose.
You share the same kitchen, couches.
my pneumonia goes airborne and goes straight into his vent. Oh, I should cough to the vent.
That's
Should
bioterrorism.
cough
You get
into-
arrested for that.
I should cough into the vent.
Anyways, people get arrested for that, so.
All right.
Oh, I guess Kyle's technically here, but technically not, so whatever.
Wait, what do you mean
I
he's
think
technically not?
Well,
How
I mean,
can
he's
he-
not on the camera.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I
Your
mean, your
feet?
feet are probably in it.
For all those toe fetish people.
Ew.
Here's some
Stop.
buttons.
And actually, they like
And this is
the
no
socks
longer
off,
child
sir.
friendly.
Was this ever child friendly, considering some of the topics?
Oh,
I
no,
guess
that's
that's a
too
good point.
pale. Never mind.
Oh my God. What?
Good point.
I mean, sex with robots. You remember that comment, right?
Yes. We've had a lot of interesting conversations.
Oh, I should have addressed. Outback was supposed to be on this podcast,
Yes.
but he's currently in the Panhandle.
Oh.
About as far away from you if here you
Why?
can get in this state.
What's he doing out there?
I guess he. Well, okay.
Quarantining himself?
Well, no. What happened was like, I guess the university shut everything down. He didn't know really what to do.
Yeah.
So his friends were like, "Well, I'm going home. You want to come with?" So he's going out there until this summer, where he comes back to Central Nebraska for an internship.
I see.
Other than that, yeah, he's out in the Panhandle.
I see.
So, do you know? Are you classes next week when they start back up? How are those structured? Do you know yet?
Yeah, they came out online.
Well, I mean, like, are they gonna Zoom
Yes. Yeah. So,
Monday? That's the one we were worried about.
Monday?
Because we wanted to do a podcast every week.
Yeah.
Or try, anyways. Try as we
Yes.
must. Oh, Will is on probation because nobody voted, so.
No. Oh, yeah. The water bottle, he didn't come through?
No.
He didn't save him.
Nope. Even if he did, I could probably just be like, yeah, no, he's not coming on.
Yeah, no. I
Declare
have
martial
executive
law.
order. I
My
have
show, my rules.
My 51% stake in this company.
I'm right, you're wrong. Shut up.
Exactly.
Yes. Wait,
No,
what
so
was the
so
dilemma?
Friday morning, Monday morning's class.
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah, is that gonna be on Zoom or no?
I have Zoom Monday. What time?
The 9:30 one.
9:30. No.
So we can do weekly. So we can do weekly podcasts now.
Wait, we're gonna do a podcast Monday.
We discussed this.
Yeah, but it was very briefly.
No, it wasn't. We just discussed this in depth.
Oh. Well, I guess I do want to point out I do have a Zoom at 10:30. If that changes
So
anything.
you can't do an hour.
Well, I mean, I get off work at 6. If I get here, 6:30.
Oh yeah, was it sleep that was the problem?
I think that's what you were talking about.
So we're gonna do a podcast Sunday night.
Yes.
I see.
Or what is your what is your Sunday work schedule? Oh, never mind. Another one I'm thinking. I have to be up for work. Never mind. Don't answer that question. I was just like, oh, we can do it Saturday night. And I was like, no, wait a minute. No, it's a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Horrible idea.
Horrible.
Maybe if I get a job at a bank and then I don't work Sundays at all, and then that'd be great.
Yes.
Because then I'd be off at like 5 on a Saturday, and I could, yeah.
Don't they close at like noon on Saturday?
Not always. I don't know. Every bank's different.
Oh.
Small town banks, I think, close at noon. They'll close for like 2 hours, then reopen till 5.
Yeah. Well,
For
I thought
lunch.
Cornhusker was open, until noon on Saturdays. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I don't know. Every bank's different, and with the quarantine, doesn't matter.
Yeah, actually, you can't even go in to talk to a banker. You have to request an appointment.
And actually, so I remember. Do you remember that class where I was writing the business plan, and then now one of the assignments was I had to go talk to 3 bankers about the business plan?
Vaguely.
Well, anyways, I was all concerned about getting that assignment done. Well, I eventually kind of did the math. It would drop my grade to a C, and I was like, a C+. I was like, I really don't care.
Oh,
So I'm not going to do it. Well, then I found an email that he sent several days before this happened when I finally made that decision.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you've already done it, extra credit. If you haven't, you don't lose any points. I was just like,
Bet.
oh. So I never had. So I was like, oh, so I never had to worry about this at all. Cool. Because he was like, he really wanted to be in person, and you could do it over the phone, but it was just now they're really not meeting with people at all. And he's like, he really emphasized on in-person things, so he's like, yeah, don't even worry about it.
I see.
And it's also tax season, so it's really hard to get a meeting with a banker, period. So.
No, it isn't. Tax season isn't until July. Yeah, did you hear? Trump decided to move tax day from April 15th to July 15th.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm actually being serious about this, yeah?
Wow.
Taxes are now due July 15th.
Wow. Great. Now the government's going to be low on money after they just spent $2 trillion bailing the entire country out. Fantastic. Yep. And I shouldn't say the entire country because you, me, Kyle, we don't get a dime.
Yeah, but we're also dependents.
Yeah, but your parents don't get a dime either.
That is true because they aren't significantly
because
affected.
we're not. No, everybody. So all adults get $1,200. Every child gets $1,500. Gets $500
if they're under the age
of 16. That's the caveat. Yeah. If you're 16 and above, and you're not, and you're labeled as a dependent, and you don't file your taxes independently, so technically, if your taxes are filed independently, which I guess mine technically are, and I guess yours would be as well, we might get money, but there's a very low chance.
I think you actually have to be classified as an independent. I don't know.
Yeah, so we may, but there's a good chance we're not going to get a dime, and our parents aren't going to get a dime, which I think is the biggest amount of bullcrap. Of all the people in the country who are going to take that money and put it back into the economy, this is the age group to give money to. Because children, their parents are just going to throw into a savings account. That's useless. I mean, older people might spend it, but 16-year-olds are reckless with their money. College students are going to put it into their college debts. This is the perfect.
The smart ones will.
I don't have college debts, so I would spend it. But the point is, it's like we don't get a dime, and we would be the people that would actually go and use it and actually stimulate the economy.
Yep.
I am so pissed off about that.
We could say that word?
Yeah, we can say pissed off. You know, I actually asked my calculus teacher in high school. She said pissed off one day. I was like, you can say that? She's like, yeah, it's not a bad word. I was like, all right.
Yeah?
I'm just... It's so stupid. Why? Of all the classes of people, of all the age groups, we don't get a dime.
Well, the U.S. doesn't have infinite money.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes,
Didn't
sorry.
the Fed like print like
Oh,
$1
wait.
trillion or something?
Okay, so here's the caveat behind all of this. So, inflation during a recession is actually a good thing, provided the economy continues to grow. And in 2008, the Federal Reserve, and if anybody ever says, oh, how does the doctor know about this? It's my major, so shut up. The Federal Reserve in 2008 actually printed a bunch of money and gave it to the banks. But since the banks weren't really willing to loan the money out, it didn't go anywhere. It didn't make it into circulation, so no inflation happened. And those banks still have more money than they had before 2008. Now, it's significantly gone down since 2008, but they still have more money. And that could also be because of regulations, and the banks are, wanting to have a nice big cushion.
Yeah.
Because obviously they don't want to get bailed out again, and they're worried about again another recession. But this time, this recession's a little different. If it even is going to be a recession, one likely will be. It's not even a really real recession. Yeah, people are getting laid off.
Yeah.
But I mean, as soon as the virus is gone, we can go right back to where we were. It's not like there was a massive supply shock and entire industries were destroyed, or entire people's way of getting nothing's really harmed here. It's not like the banks collapsed and had to be bailed out.
Do you think that the economy is going to continue going down? I mean, we have these brief periods of we go up and then we go down a little, and then we go up a little more, and then we go down. Do you think we're gonna have another just sharp peak down?
This is where I say I may be studying agricultural economics, but I am not an expert. China is recovering, that we know of anyways. Yeah. And they've started to kick manufacturing back up, which means that people are going to be able to still consume things. Now, yes, that money's going over to China, but China recovered. If the U.S. can get their crap together, I would say it could get rough here in April. I'm thinking April's going to be the roughest month we've seen in a long time, and I'm actually thinking we might actually feel some of this. I won't. My work literally raised my income for the next 3 months.
Oh,
they
really?
gave me money. Now, there is a little thing to that. I'll explain that here in a minute. But this will be interesting. I don't think there'll be. I just don't think we'll see any growth. There might be a decline, but we definitely won't see any growth.
Yeah.
Now, back to why the work gave me more money. Now,
it's hazard pay.
Well, I wouldn't say it's hazard pay. It's more, yes, and usually around this time, they have something called hop to it. And that's if you show up to work on time every single day, and you work this amount of hours every single week for a certain number of weeks, the company gives you a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Well, they can't really do that because they really don't want people in the store. So, for the people that do show up, because now you can call into work for sick for indefinitely, basically until this blows over. Well, it's over. It's not going to blow over. And if it does, it's going to be like a Category 5 hurricane. Or, I guess an F5 tornado, because that's more powerful. Anyways, once this is done, then you can come back. But, that was obviously going to cause, the front end, that's where the cashiers, 8 people have not showed up to work since that happened.
Lovely.
So, I am assuming it's happening in other departments and other stores. Lots of that's happening. So, the company is like, all right, well, the people that are showing up, here's some more money. Plus, you can't have hop to it, so here's some money anyways. However, it does not apply to our weekend pay. So, now our weekends, we only literally get paid $1 more instead of our extra 3. But now we're getting almost weekend pay every day. I'm not really complaining.
Yeah.
But we also close 2 hours later, sooner. So it doesn't. If you do the math, it doesn't make up for it. Especially if you're a manager and you get paid a lot more than I do, you gotta get screwed.
Really?
Me, it's almost worth it, but nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
I see.
Is your work paying you more?
I do. I get a bonus. 10% of the hours I work.
For how long?
For 4 weeks.
Oh, I get this for 3 months until almost July.
I mean, I think the 4 weeks is just something that they kind of just threw a number out. I don't know. Maybe they'll extend it if need be.
10%. That's a lot.
Yeah, 10% of all the hours I work. Multiply by that by my pay. That's my bonus.
I guess $2 is not 10%.
So if I
No.
work 10 hours, I'd get paid an extra hour.
Oh, I'm getting about maybe 15. No, almost 20%.
20%?
Yeah, $2 would be almost 20%
Yeah.
because I get paid $11.40, $11.30.
11:30?
11.
Okay.
Yeah, so an extra $2 would be $13.30.
Okay.
So that's about. It's not exactly 20%. It's somewhere under. So probably about 17-18%.
Yeah.
I'm just
Throwing numbers out there.
Well, it's a rough calculation in my head.
Yeah.
So I guess I got that bonus. Oh, and then I get if I stay.
Well, $11.30, $1.30 would be 10%. So $2.60 would be 20%. And so if it's just $2 more, it's slightly less than 20%. So
yeah, 17, 8%. Yeah, I do also get my 10% my $10 raise in May if I stay with the company that long. Which, yeah, I can't really. I was like, yeah, I should probably go apply for a job, and then I have all this free time, and then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute, they're not really going to be hiring because it's like, oh, more people coming into the bank? Yeah, no, I don't think it's good. Yeah, no, sorry, kid. Come back when this is over.
Yep. Yeah, no, I heard it's New York, where right now is the epicenter. I heard they predicted not going to peak for another 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, I heard the U.S.'s peak is in April.
Yeah.
But our state is nowhere near the growth rates of other states. Now, granted, we're a lot more spread out.
We got a shout out.
Yes, the president shouted us out saying our state's doing really well.
Yes.
Now, that doesn't really mean anything. Now, yes, actually, Nebraska Medical Institute, the University of Nebraska Institute of Medicine, or whatever the hell it's called, is like the best in the country, probably almost the best in the world for nursing and becoming a doctor.
UNMC is very
it's
advanced.
very prestigious, but they're not really in charge of controlling the populace. We're probably just kind of lucking out.
Yeah.
Well, I actually gained. So basically, the university media, they're not saying anything what the end game plan is. Well,
unlike most states.
Yeah, I work for the university. They told us what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
We're planning for the worst case scenario. So what we did was...
End of the world?
End of the world. We are...
Hey! Thank you very much.
Damn it. No, we are preparing... Oh, wait, can I not say that word either?
What, damn it?
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
If we can say pissed off, we can say damn it.
Okay. No, okay. Doc, we are preparing...
For Armageddon.
We are preparing for Armageddon. All hell is going to break loose.
So what we did was we moved all the students to apartment-style residence halls. The dorms will become worst-case scenario. If hospitals are overrun, they'll go there. And Piper Hall, which
just
is
what I wanted to see. My old dorm room as I'm dying.
Your old dorm room.
As I'm dying.
This is the kicker.
I like my dorm room.
So Piper Hall is going to be used as a quarantine facility if hospitals are overrun. Here's the funny part. Piper Hall is attached to Neidhart. Neidhart has asbestos. Piper Hall probably has asbestos. If coronavirus isn't killing them faster, the asbestos will.
Cancer. Well, let's hope that since we're young and healthy, that we won't end up...
We will be carriers. Holy crap. Well, I won't because I'll die. You really think with this shattered immune system?
You're taking vitamin C.
I'm dead.
Are you taking vitamin C? Now, once your immune system's compromised, taking vitamin C doesn't really do any good. But as your immune system recovers, it could really use the vitamin C.
Well, it's still recovering.
Then take vitamin C. The pills taste good, and the chewables taste amazing. So, either way, it's a win-win.
The
chewables.
The Sudafed feels
What
really
are you, a
good.
child?
Well, I'm sure.
Well, that's what I actually...
They're good! It's like candy.
I know.
It tastes like
Like the
oranges.
Flintstones
says the
gummies.
kid.
I'm invincible
Wasn't
with
that
those.
a meme you sent me?
Yes.
When the Flintstone vitamins when I was a child start to kick in.
Just you become super
Wait.
buff.
Why do they make vitamins taste good? I mean, if
Have you ever taken
they
an
already
iron pill?
what?
You ever taken an iron pill?
No.
It's like sucking on a nail. It tastes awful. So obviously they're gonna make them taste good
Why don't they make ibuprofen taste like that?
because they don't want you to take painkillers.
Well, apparently some people.
When I was a
that you know.
Listen. That guy was. I don't know what he does anymore. Honestly, I think he's better. But at the time, you know what? Actually, he's still an idiot.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. That man is an idiot. Despite what people say, that man's an idiot. He took 100 ibuprofen in one sitting. He ate it like candy.
You know that Bang energy drink did nothing to me.
I told you, try coffee with it. I guess you like espresso, so espresso. Lots of espresso. Like
Did
5 shots of
nothing.
espresso in your black coffee.
But yeah.
Yes.
Although you probably not a good time.
Popping
to go
them like candy. That's crazy.
Well, the gummy vitamins, they used to stick together. So I was like, well, this is one vitamin. They're all stuck together. So I took this
a
big
chunk.
clump as a vitamin.
So I always ask my mom why she never bought me the gummy vitamins. She says they're not as effective as the actual normal like hard chewable
Chalky
ones.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they were chalky. I like them. The red ones were the best.
Is that true?
I have no idea. But I think I did look at it at one point. Yeah, she was right.
Really?
Like you'd have to take like 4 of the gummies, which were more expensive, like 4 of them to get one of the dry
The
ones.
gummies are so good.
I never had.
Do you
any, so I
take
have
a
no idea.
multivitamin?
I don't anymore. No.
Yeah.
They
Get
recommend
into
it.
an
They
ibuprofen.
recommend you should.
Who recommends?
Who recommends you take a multivitamin?
Oh, the World Health Organization.
Of course.
Oh, they're probably sold out right now. So
I mean,
Have you ever bit into an ibuprofen?
you need your daily dosage.
what?
Have you ever bit an ibuprofen?
Well, before I took pills, before I could swallow pills, my mother ground ibuprofen up. So I've tasted ibuprofen. I've
what
also
do you-
tasted Mucinex ground up, which you're not supposed to do because it has the 2 sides to it. Yeah, it was nasty. But that was like when I would get like the worst allergies combined with like the worst cold.
You
I
couldn't
could
swallow a pill? The thing's
What?
like that big.
I was like a child, and I was scared.
No, you were...
I
Yeah.
also could not breathe through my nose.
His trachea was like the size of a needle.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Why would it be going down my trachea?
I don't
I mean,
know.
my esophagus.
Isn't trachea around the same area?
The trachea is for air. It goes into your lungs. Anatomy with Dr. Sheep here. The trachea is for your lungs. Your
Oh.
esophagus is where the pill needs to go. If your pill's going in your trachea, you're choking.
That's a good point.
Ask your child if he or she is choking. Are you choking? Are you choking?
Are you choking? Answer me.
Gosh darn it, it's the second time!
Doc, answer me.
I'm not choking.
It's not a force of habit.
I'm going to have to put you on probation.
What do you prefer to be
Oh,
called?
yeah. Can we get one of
Nothing.
those?
Nothing. Wait, is that how you want me to address you as?
Hey, nothing, yes.
What? No,
what we
no,
should
no.
get?
I need a legitimate name.
Doc!
Doc?
Alright.
That's just
What's
so
that,
weird.
Doc?
I want like an actual name.
I don't know. Brad Everett.
Brad. All right, your name will be Brad.
Alright, anyways, what were you going to say? I'm going to have to mute you now, too.
Hell,
Okay, you know what we need to get?
Oh my
So
god.
you know those... What would you
Yes.
say? Like, back... I don't know when. Back in
I
the
hate myself anyway.
industry time, they had, like, number of days since last accident. Can we get one of those, but for real? Like, number of days of probation?
Yeah, we can do that.
Like, number of days since last probation, or, like, number of podcasts till Will's off probation.
I'll add it to the
I mean,
I
It's
think
like-
it's still fine.
We can hang it up right there.
Yeah.
I think it still works okay.
Yes, it does.
He whacked that thing out of the solar system.
I'll add it to the list.
He was acting like Babe Ruth.
But that's for the later topics, and since we're 25 minutes in, or I guess about 20 minutes in,
Yeah.
let's move on to the news.
News. Pew News.
Is it true that Queen Elizabeth is stepping down?
She didn't do anything to begin with.
Do you know how to put that on?
Yeah.
It's upside down.
No, it's not.
New segment time. Your weekly coronavirus, or your bi-weekly coronavirus news. Well, actually, it'll be weekly now because we're doing weekly podcasts. But we'll talk about that later.
Phil's turning red.
Well, his face is irritated, so we'll make this quick.
I think he's choking.
So if you want to take it off, you can take it off anytime.
He's turning purple.
He is fine, Kyle.
He's fine.
Coronavirus cases are now at.
Haha.
I didn't close it. I just minimized it. Alright, 663,740. Deaths, 30,000. Recovery, 142,000. Active cases, recover.
Oh God, it's an exponential curve.
That's how that works.
Did you not know that?
Alright.
Now click on yesterday.
Italy beat China.
Yeah, and so did the U.S.
Oh,
Well, I already
China.
know the U.S. beat
Click
them.
on yesterday.
Where's yesterday?
USA.
Right there.
USA. USA.
There's the numbers to look at.
20,000 cases yesterday. I'm
In
keeping this on.
one
I'm
day,
scared.
in one freaking day, 20,000 new cases.
How did?
Look how many people died in Italy, though. Almost 1,000 people in Italy died yesterday.
In one day.
Oh, in Spain as well.
China's slowly decreasing with the number of deaths.
Well, in the number of cases. Look, they're at
Look,
54.
54. That's it.
Of the 2.3 billion, 1.3 billion, or we're 2.3. 1.3 billion
Of the
people that live there.
7.8 billion
What's North
people in
Korea
China.
7 point.
What's North Korea?
North Korea had like the meme of one case and
Yeah,
it shot
Command
it.
F.
What?
Control F. Now search for Korea. There's South Korea. Go to North Korea.
Do end Korea.
No. Type in Korea again.
No.
Alright, now click the down arrow. Nope, there is no cases in North Korea.
So did they kill them?
No one
That
in
was a
North Korea.
meme. I don't know if that's true. You can take this off.
He's
I
still
don't. That
turning
was a
purple.
meme. I have no idea if that's true.
No one in North Korea has it.
Wasn't like
That we know of.
the main one was like PewDiePie playing Minecraft? It's like, well, they just disappeared.
Yes, that was the meme about the North Korean one. Somebody gets coronavirus in North Korea. Whoa, they just disappeared. And of course, North Korea doesn't have the freaking coronavirus. If they did, the entire country would be wiped off the face of the planet.
What if they created the coronavirus?
Congratulations! You could have made a much more deadly virus that could easily wipe out the entire
Are
planet.
you suggesting we make a deadlier virus?
No. Like I just said in the video I just made, there's things you can do, and there's things you could do. Doesn't mean you should do them.
Yes.
Like mixing my pneumonia with coronavirus.
My Corona, which is actually My Sharona is the song, not My
Yeah.
Corona. I didn't know that.
What's the number of views on that video?
Last time I checked, 1,899.
Dang. I showed my
You know
friends
that number.
I showed my
I checked
friend
it
that
before I
video.
came, because I knew you could ask. It's probably over 18. It's over 1,900.
Be that video. He was laughing.
Is that a real name or a fake name?
It's a real name.
They're gonna need a fake name.
I don't know his last
Just
name.
Kyle's name. That's worse.
Yes, that is worse.
So cheese.
Okay. I showed him the video. He was laughing.
What video?
My
Corona.
Oh, yeah?
Specifically on Doc's channel.
I didn't make it though.
But I showed him your video.
Wait, I thought his name was Nothing.
You know what?
You don't want me to use your real name.
Hey, you know what?
You don't like Doc.
I
Give me
said Doc.
I don't like Doc.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
putting
like
words
them.
in my mouth here, Phil. Screw off. Go get Corona.
Nothing. Okay, nothing.
Okay, nothing. You know what's funny? You're talking more now than you did in the last podcast.
Oh crap! It still works.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Good. Let's hope this doesn't kill the
It's
podcast.
done.
Oh, okay, now he's getting up. So yeah, lots of new cases. Let's go to the CNN coronavirus update thing here. 5 new updates.
Ah, sweet. Venezuela.
Opposition leader calls for national emergency to unite government during pandemic. Oh, New Zealand. Somebody died in New Zealand. It's over. Mexico sees a 200 in coronavirus cases in 1
Holy
week.
moly.
Well, yeah, so did we. So did the United
Oh,
States.
yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne stuck in
No, do we have
Mexico?
that percentage though?
I
I don't think we had a 237% difference.
India's private sector joins the coronavirus battle. India's probably the next place after the United States to break out like this.
India is an interesting.
Yeah, how do they have like freaking 3 billion people with hardly any cases?
I've been wondering this the entire time,
You know
but
who's
I
done
question if they're not doing enough testing.
You know who's doing a really good job? Vietnam, because they're so close to that Wuhan territory.
They are not.
No, they're doing a lot better than what you would think.
What about
Hong
Mongolia?
Kong is further away. Japan was further away.
What about Mongolia? They're like right there.
No,
We're further away and we're doing bad.
that's
They're not-
because dumb people.
Dumb people.
Dumb people.
So you're saying the lady that started the infection here in our state, her mental state, because she did have a mental problem, it was her fault.
No, it's people's fault for. People are interesting. You know, I'm just gonna put it at that. You know.
He was
No,
talking about
I
he
don't
hated
know.
humanity earlier, and I said you gotta be careful saying that. You'll end up as a bioterrorist.
Well, literally, Florida, with that Daytona Beach, they had to call in, was it National Guard or a bunch of police officers to shut down the beach? Because millennials were coming down there for spring break, and they're like, oh, party, we're going to
Yeah,
be fine.
I saw
Yep,
the
yep.
H3 podcast.
Yeah, that was bad.
Just under 1/5 of the world's cases are in the United States.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. 20%.
We are
We're going to make that
tw-
30 next week.
Oh, I hope not. We are 20% of the world's cases,
Yep.
and we're 3% of the world's population.
Well, we are third in terms of world's population.
Well, I think one
Third.
problem is, like, people are...
Yeah.
paying
Like, aren't we the third highest populated
Oh,
country?
yes.
Yes.
No one else is even in 200 million. See, it literally goes, there's a bunch of 100 millions, then there's us. Actually, Indonesia might be 200 million. It was like a bunch of 100 millions, Indonesia, the United States, and then India and China at like 1.3 each.
Yes. 1.3 people each.
Yes, 1.3 people each.
Well, I think one of the biggest problem is the fact that we're such a large country with 50 states. You know how hard it is to, like, govern all those states?
I'm pretty
Very
sure Alaska still
strictly.
has no cases.
No, they do.
Oh, they do?
They have a lot.
Oh.
Do you not look at the map?
No.
At that meter thing?
Also, like, panic traveling. People from, like, in other countries are panically traveling back to the
Are
US.
air flights still cheap, or is that banned?
I don't know.
Or is that banned
They
now?
banned
I
some
do know
flights,
that Boeing, like, cut down, like, everything.
Oh.
but
Can I
we're-
get a biplane?
It's not zero.
Can I do some Indiana Jones stuff here? Get on a sailplane, just on a water plane.
We're-
Just
we didn't our borders are still not closed, are they?
Actually, Mexico is the one that's telling us to keep their infected people out of
I
Mexico.
think West Virginia.
I
West
saw that.
Virginia is still, like, bottom of the list. It's freaking crazy. You know, they're surrounded by all
But
these
their
other
infection
cases.
rate's the highest. It's still higher than our state. Our state, I think, is the lowest infection rate.
What do you mean by infection rate?
Like, people getting the virus per day.
That's-
I don't know. I think it's about the same.
That's because our governor put a strict 5 people. He went from like 10 to 5.
Two. It's 2 now.
It's 2 now.
To what?
Like, you can't have, like, anybody in... It's just like... I think
In
it's just
public
now, like,
areas.
nobody.
Well, now,
Other than supermarkets.
do they make it like illegal if a business? Yeah, if a business is open and they can't enforce that rule.
Well,
Yes,
it's
they have to
still
close.
legal for you to walk around and go outside and drive around. They haven't really cracked down on that. Did you see my snap? If none of the other one of you see my Snapchat story, but I was on.
No, I did. I saw your snap, and you said no one's around. Oh wait, I spoke too soon.
No, I said there was two. I thought there was all kinds of people. I was on 27th Street. There's a lot of people out, and then I get to Antelope and there's nobody. I'm like, all right, this makes more sense.
Yeah, and then 5 seconds later into the snap, you see all these people come over the hill.
But like,
And then the intersection
But you
fills
have
up.
to understand though. Every Saturday that I drive down Antelope, or every Saturday when I drive down 27th, there are lots of people this time of day. There was nobody compared to like what it normally is. 27th still freaking busy as hell.
Well,
But
there's no
Antelope
sporting
was
events or anything.
dead.
They should all
Where
be
people are gonna
canceled.
go?
And they finally,
To work, to go to other people's houses and infect
People
them.
don't work.
they finally delayed the
Jobs are closed.
Olympics.
Oh damn it!
That's what-
Gosh darn, it's the third time.
That kind of irritated me. Was the Olympics thing?
Well, you can't keep it open.
I know, but like, it took forever for them to.
Well, it's a
Make the
big
decision.
deal to shut it down.
I know, but still, like, you had the Olympics in an area that's like, pretty much.
Tokyo. It's in Tokyo, right?
It was in Tokyo, yeah.
You're the most populous city on the planet. You're gonna bring you're gonna bring like 60 different countries together
Yes,
just so they can flex,
yes.
and then they're all gonna get infected.
And
Yes.
Come home.
It was literally it says the Summer Olympics here. I can say this. It's literally just so the United States can go there and flex.
Yeah.
The United States and China.
Isn't the Summer Olympics? It'll be in Beijing again, or is it gonna be in LA?
I think Japan and the United States are the only countries for like the next several decades that have bids in for the Olympics, because no other country wants them.
I thought Beijing was gonna.
There
have
might be one more in China, but nobody else wants them. And then even after that, there's nothing planned. The Olympics are thinking about just shutting it down altogether, because when they bring it to a city, it kind of just destroys it unless that city was like, built for it.
Oh,
So
like
United States, Japan, and not even China, because they don't really have
Rio
big
was
sporting.
a mess. They completely abandoned.
Brazil is a second world country. I just find it interesting. It's like, let's bring these to let's bring all.
They need to send it to Africa.
What?
Didn't Brazil? Okay,
Every continent needs to have a
Brazil
share.
completely
Well,
abandoned.
Japan reports its biggest single day jump in coronavirus. I thought they were on the downswing.
a
there.
minute ago.
Looks like they're back up to it. Oh, yep. On Saturday, it was the country's largest daily jump. Oh, wow! 10 people died in the Diamond Princess. Jesus.
Oh yeah, what was it? The French
Tokyo.
princess.
I see
I
that.
think there was a French princess that died also.
French prince. The French don't have princesses. Their nobility was killed in the French
I
Revolution.
know.
Remember?
But they still have.
No, they were all killed in the French Revolution.
Look it up. It said the
I'm-
first royal member has died of coronavirus or has gotten coronavirus.
I don't know anything about that.
Anyways,
I'll look.
I'd say this is enough for the coronavirus segment, wouldn't you?
Why
Are
not?
we
Yeah.
still recording? Yes, we're still recording.
Nope, we stopped.
We did not. All right. Let's go with comments.
Yes.
New section. This is the intro. We don't need to read any comments there. Coronavirus vlog, day 1. Did you guys watch the vlogs?
We make vlogs.
Anyways, the Waterbell commented, 1-day vlogs are great. Would watch again. Honestly, I did have some fun making these 1-day vlogs. Next one. Who has the coronavirus? TGIF Talks 31. The Waterbell commented, new title, Dr. Sheep babysits the rest of the crew for 49 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
That is true. Coronavirus quarantine, day 4. That's the second vlog on this. Flinker commented, you should have showed the calcium better. I'm curious now. You haven't seen my jar of calcium.
Well,
No.
just get a gallon of milk.
Bruh. The water bottle commented, "Wow, where did the toilet paper go?" Oh, because we were in Walmart. You were were there. Yeah.
Yep.
I heard Walmart's trashed.
No, other than the toilet paper's gone.
Yeah.
And like certain healthcare products are gone.
I heard,
and other
like-
food's gone. It's
I heard like
fine.
it looked like a hurricane went through.
No.
Maybe if you're there at 5, which is
Maybe
a
if you were there
stupid
like
idea.
2 weeks ago.
Or if you're there at 5 o'clock, that's a horrible time to go there. What is it like to be quarantined? Now, before I move on, this is a fake account, so don't freak out. When it says Mr. Beast, it's a fake account. Here before 100 subscribers. When's your next video? Also, let's be YouTube partners. Yeah, no. You are fake. Go away. You don't even have a subscriber.
Yeah, because isn't
Fake
Mr.
Mr.
Beast
Beast.
like all lowercase?
I don't know.
Or I don't know.
No, you could. Your name could be the same as
Yeah.
another YouTuber.
Wait, click on it.
Except he doesn't have the YouTube verification.
Does he have any videos?
He re-uploaded Mr. Beast videos.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
how whatever this video
He
is.
doesn't have the.
Wait, how do you know it's a...
He doesn't have a verification.
And do you see? Okay, if you go to About,
Yeah.
do you see 30 million anywhere? No. I guess he just have 1 billion views. Jesus.
How does he have 1 billion?
No, 1 million. My bad.
1 million views. On
What's
what
his-
video?
What's his
Nothing,
subscriber?
because he goes and comments on a bunch of things on a bunch of small channels like us, and he gets people to click on his thing. But obviously nobody's subscribing, so
Really? He has 0 subscribers?
yeah.
Really? That's fun.
Do you see any numbers by the subscribe button?
That's great. I feel like there'll be like at least a couple.
Let's be the first.
No.
1 video.
He has 2.
Why did that say 1?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. What are the transition metals? The water bottle commented, Bob Ross told me all about cadmium yellow. He used cadmium yellow every episode. I don't think it was that. It was cadmium yellow, but wasn't actual cadmium yellow. At least I hope not. All right, let's talk about the future of the channel real quick before we jump into that news topic.
Yes.
So, Monday I'm going to email Tom.
Okay.
Figure out, okay, like, are we still going to do this? How we're going to do this?
We're going to do it over Zoom.
No, the audio quality would be so crappy. I don't know. Also, figure out if we're still going to do this. If we're good, then we're going to go. Now we need to talk about, do you want to do a podcast every week? I think it's a great idea. I think we can pull it off.
Yeah.
I'd say we can try it for a little bit, and if it's too heavy on your end, too heavy on my end, we can stop.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
I mean, I don't want to start this Sunday. We start next Sunday?
Well, yeah, we're recording today. This will be this week's podcast. It'll be next week. It'll be next Sunday.
Yeah, but no.
Because this podcast will go up Friday.
Yes.
We'll record one that Sunday, and that'll go up that Friday.
Oh.
Or that Thursday, I should say.
Okay.
Or no, that Friday. And then I'll just push the normal video. I'll just push it to 2, upload the podcast at noon.
So we're
I don't know,
not
I'll
going to
figure it out.
record an additional one between now and next week. There's no recording during the week.
No.
Okay.
But next Sunday,
Next Sunday.
yes,
On Sunday.
I'll get off work and I'll come over. We'll record the podcast.
Sounds good.
All right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have podcast 33. So podcast 34 will have Tom, if Tom can still make it. He'll be
And
on 34.
And then Will is 100.
Yeah, he comes in on 50 more podcasts.
No, what was his punishment? Guys, go back and watch the previous video. Tell the previous podcast. Tell me how many times I said. I think I said 20.
Was it 20?
I thought it was
I thought it was let the water bottle decide.
Well, it's too late now. I get to make the decision. I just need to know. Leave a comment
Why
below.
not just let the water bottle decide?
All right, water bottle. Here's your choices. 20, 30, 100. No sarcasm, please.
20, 30, 100, or alternate options.
Or add them all
That
together.
are minimum of 20.
minimum of 20.
Minimum of 15.
And
What if he wants him back next week?
And a maximum of
This is not a democracy. This is communism. So.
All right. What if it's something like, all right, he comes on next week, but he's only allowed to be on like every 3 podcasts.
No, that won't teach him anything.
That won't teach him anything.
That won't teach him anything.
He'll just do it again.
He'll just beat the microphone again.
I don't think he meant it.
Doesn't matter.
You think he meant it like...
He kept... But he was the one that kept hitting me with the stupid stick. He could have easily have stopped.
That is true. I mean, I did too hit you with the stick.
Well, you could have.
Yeah, but you did it once and you stopped.
Did I only do it once?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he ended up hitting me with the stick after he stopped hitting you with the stick.
I remember I hit you in the foot with the stick.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you when I get home.
We're
cutting that out.
It's criminal evidence. Oh, I gotta cut so much. I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow editing this.
Yep.
What a fun Sunday night. I have no idea when I'm gonna upload that secondary podcast. Then, leave a comment below when I should upload it. Because obviously it's TGIF Talks. You want to upload it? Oh. But no, wait. Because what do I? Okay, I guess it's gonna go up Friday. But what do I do with the other video? Does it go up? Do I upload it Thursday?
Upload it Wednesday.
No.
Yeah, just a random day. Just Wednesday. People will be like, wait, what? It's Wednesday. Why is there a video?
Although I feel like though we upload stuff on Saturday mornings to get a lot better views.
Okay, do that then.
Yeah. Also, I want to pitch something
Your
to you.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, with Dr. Sheep.
Yeah. Next time, can we do it using clip art?
No. Just talking about the non-metals using clip art.
Yes.
Just using stock photos from Getty.
Yes.
They all have watermarks.
Yes.
I would hate myself editing that. That would take me so long. No.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Here's a pitch.
Right.
Sitcom.
A sitcom.
A YouTube sitcom. Let me explain here. So every episode's about 5 minutes long. Majority of that's like the intro and the end credits.
What?
So 1 minute video.
Well, I mean, it's about it's about 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay, so we got super fast credits.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have your 20-second thing, your whatever. Anyways, and you have your 30-second, introduce. Well, actually, I guess it'd be pretty fast introduction because there's 2 main characters.
Yeah, and they each get a 1 minute long monologue.
Played by me. Each character is played by me.
What?
The one guy is a 25-year-old virgin. Very relatable.
Oh, so this is not gonna come out for many, many years.
No.
Because we're gonna wait till you're 25.
No, I'm not waiting till I'm 25 to make this. No. This is because I just want to get my creative juices flowing, and I'm thinking a season of a internet sitcom could be interesting. So, it'd be the 2 main characters. The one guy's a 25-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
And the other guy is basically Barney Stinson.
Yeah.
But 25.
Yo, that'd be a good idea. We should make a video. Now, obviously, this would not come out for, 5-10 years from now. We make a video of you, acting like you're talking to yourself in the future, right?
Mr. Beast did this.
So you're recording yourself now in the past. Then we wait 5 years to record the main part of the video.
Well, no, so what Mr. Beast did, he recorded the video, a letter to me in 5 years, and then set it to upload in 5 years, to publish in 5 years. The video published in 5 years, and then I think he did a reaction to it.
No. Okay, but I'm saying we make a short film or something where you go back in time and you actually show the younger you from a video that we filmed now. And then we wait 5 years to record the main segment of the video. So then we have this clip that we'll just insert of your younger self.
Okay, well, you and I can write...
We'll have to brainstorm some ideas.
Yeah,
but it'd be a weird time travel. But it'd be a real time travel because it's actually younger you.
Yes. We'll brainstorm about this after the podcast. But anyways, so yeah, there's 2 main characters. The 25-year-old virgin, very relatable, unfortunately, and then a Barney Stinson character. And basically, they sit at I guess it's a cafe of some sort / kind of just basically a restaurant, because they serve coffee in the mornings and for lunch, but by the evenings you're drinking pilsners.
Okay.
So it'd be something like that. Obviously, I'm not actually gonna drink in it, but there would be alcohol. I'm not. Anyways, so yeah, the two characters, and it would just be them like talking or whatever, and we'll have to I'll come up with character arcs and whatever. And I think I want to play around with green screen ideas. Because, obviously, I'm going to play off the idea in the first few episodes, like, man, the service in this place sucks. Well, then, I'm going to use... Hold on. Because, like, nobody's filling their coffees. Then, I had the idea, what if I use a green screen of me, and say, like, an apron or something, walking up to the table, but it would be the green screen, walking up to the green screen, back turned. Yeah. I have the coffee pot in front of me like this. You can't see it, but I pour it
on the guy.
Well, no, I act like I pour it into the cup, and then I take a step over, pour into the other guy's cup,
and then dump it on the guy's head,
and then walk out. But this would just be green. I just literally glue this on top of the video of what would already be split screen of me sitting at my table.
Yes.
Do you think it would look realistic or not? I mean, if I can get the depth of field correctly, I think it could work.
Yeah. No, if you don't get it right, it looked like one ginormous dock. One ginormous blob of nothing walking over to a table of his two nothing counterparts talking to each other.
Nothing. Screw you.
While nothing pours the two nothings a glass of sparkling apple cider.
But anyways, because it was like, I would like to be able to get somebody else to do it, and just on every episode, but obviously that's going to be kind of hard.
Yeah.
The idea I got this from is from a YouTuber called Ryan George.
Okay.
He does pitch meetings.
Yeah.
Have you seen pitch meetings?
No.
Oh. You'll have to watch one sometimes. They're so freaking funny. Like 6 minutes.
Oh, pull one up right now.
Well, after the podcast.
Why? We have time.
No, I don't want to watch it on the podcast.
Oh, we can't?
We don't have sound. But in the future, once I get all my money back, because I got my dad paid off. Actually, I should have mentioned that what I did this week. I paid my dad off.
Where'd you get all the money from?
My tax return and some paychecks.
Was it like $1,000?
What? I owed him actually $1,155. That $155 was to pay the accountant to do my tax returns. So I got like $750 in my tax return, which you could probably recalculate that back.
What is that?
Mean intellectual teacher can't create matter. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, you can create basalt in a similar way now. Lava and blue ice can create basalt.
I don't play survival craft.
No, this is Minecraft.
We have basalt now?
Yes, in the new Nether update. We're going to get basalt.
Oh, cool.
And you can make it with blue ice and lava. And the blue ice doesn't get destroyed.
So is blue...
Oh, and soul soil. You're not soul sand, soul soil. So it's a little... So which means now is you can make a flying machine and like make a road of basalt across the lava lake.
Will blue fire
What the hell is up with all these colors? You got redstone, blue ice, blue fire, green grass. What the hell?
It's Minecraft, genius.
Okay, so you know Frostwalker enchantment?
Yes.
Will there be like a lava one?
No.
Oh man.
We have a new mob called a Strider.
Strider?
It's the only non-hostile mob in the Nether.
Let me go collect some yellow sand so I can make some clear glass.
The piglins are going to be hostile?
Yeah, if you're not wearing gold.
That sucks.
I better make sure.
But if you hit the Strider, it's not going to attack you.
I better make sure I have enough black gold to keep the fire, to keep the red hot fire burning, so I can make my clear glass.
All right, but that's how most of that works.
They throw a color in front of every word.
What?
You could ride the Strider.
Yeah. So you can walk across lava with it. It's not very fast, and right now I think they don't have. You have to use a shroom on a stick, a warped mushroom on a stick. But I don't think, though, they have it set up correctly.
fungus.
Because when you left click with it doesn't speed up like with the pig. I think they're going to fix that, though. Because otherwise, there's no point to left click with the warp mushroom on a warp fungus
On a
stick.
stick.
That's the 4th damn time this podcast. 5th damn time, I think, actually.
We can't say that word?
No!
Why?
We're not doing this like the last time where you just label off every swear word you can think of, and I have to bleep every single damn one.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to put him on probation?
Well, then it'd be you. Do you really want to be on a podcast every single week?
I know my soothing voice is nice and all, but no.
Exactly. You're like half on this one. I don't know why you didn't just stay or you just sit
You're not,
there.
yeah, you're like literally half
You're
on.
literally
Because this
talking
thing's a
more.
germaphobe.
What?
He's
No.
a germaphobe.
Whatever.
What do you mean a germaphobe?
You're a germaphobe. Do you know what germaphobe is?
Scared of germs? How am I scared
There
of
you
germs?
go. You literally ran away when I was coughing with pneumonia. I was like, go away, you're making it airborne.
Well, yeah, nobody
had
wants to get pneumonia.
It was non-contagious.
Oh, sure it was.
Yeah,
I
but-
had it from my doctor literally said it's a non-contagious form of walking pneumonia.
He wanted to make you feel good.
Oh, God.
Hey, when
By the
did-
way, they said your left lung is deflated. I'm like, nice.
I'm sure he
When?
said that.
When I first went in, they were like, so yeah, you have pneumonia. I'm like, really? Yeah, your left lung is
Oh, you had
deflated.
single pneumonia then. You didn't have double pneumonia.
No.
I know this YouTuber's grandpa has double pneumonia, and they suspect he has coronavirus, and he's like 98, and he's like, he's not, no, 94, he's not gonna live.
Yeah, if I get the virus, it's
Wait,
gonna
what
hit
if
me
they give
like
him a
brick.
ventilator?
Well, they can't, because they're on short supply.
Oh.
Anyways, on to the next segment. News! We have actual science news for the first time in ever. The first artificial
material that follows sunlight may upgrade solar panels.
Screw you.
Shut up.
Yes, this stuff's very exciting, so I read all about it. So basically,
it's a sunflower.
well, you know how sunflowers follow the sun? This does the same thing, but it's only about the size of a
Wait, do
millimeter.
they really?
Yes, you didn't know that?
I've never paid attention.
If you don't have like mammoth sunflowers, I always grow mammoth sunflowers like 8 or 9 feet tall. The head is like this big,
Yeah.
and so it just makes it and then snaps
Oh.
because it's too heavy. It can't follow the sun. But if you go down to Kansas, which we're gonna go this spring, so there won't be any sunflowers.
Yeah.
Hey, we can do that now. Don't have to worry about finals.
True. I will have to worry about finals.
You put open book, open note.
I still have to take them.
Open book, open note.
I still have to attend the final.
You still have to attempt them. You still failing that class?
What class?
Oh, that was last semester.
Yeah.
Are you failing any this semester?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Neither am I, and I'm actually doing really well this semester, but I'm scared because these online stuff, I'm not good with it, and it's
Oh,
scaring
I know.
me.
Online is not a strong suit.
Yeah, that's coming from the YouTuber. The guy who uploads. Anyways, yeah, other scientists have artificial. Also, yeah, the first one they used has like gold in it, but other scientists have used other materials that are working just the same.
Yeah.
So that means that this could be integrated into solar panels and make them more effective.
Mhm.
And we
Are
can
you
do it
drawing
cheaply.
on yourself?
He's cutting himself,
Eventually.
actually. That's a razor blade in the end of that pen.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's awful! Why am I laughing about that?
Why are you laughing? That's awful. I'm gonna laugh now.
I'm a sadistic.
Why?
I'm a sick and sadistic person.
Uh-huh.
There he goes, cutting himself.
Yep.
Hey, did you get those Minecraft coordinates for me?
Yeah, I took screenshots of them.
Okay, cool.
Did
We're
you
gonna
ever
do that
bother
tomorrow,
to send
remember?
them? Oh! Oh!
Damn it! I was doing so well. Now I gotta bleep you.
Who is he? The hell is he? What is it?
I've cut all of those. You don't. Will and I will. I mean, we'll
I
keep
think that
doing
puts
what-
us on equal footing. There will now be.
Oh yeah, my one screw up versus your 5.
Yes, we are now on equal footing, which
Yes,
means
my
we are both on probation, and so next week there will be no podcast.
Sorry, actually no, I think I screwed up once last podcast, but like other than that, I had screwed up in multiple podcasts beforehand. But you screw up every single podcast.
So I'm on probation for five podcasts. You're on probation for one podcast, which means there's going to be 1 week with no podcast.
Just Kyle.
It's just Kyle. Just Kyle in front of the camera cutting himself.
It would get demonetized real fast. There'd be people calling, like, is Kyle okay?
Well, I suppose he could do a mukbang if he wanted. Mukbang?
I was going to do that with my friend. We were going to get Taco Bell. Because she can eat an absurd amount of tacos. But I'm kind of poor right now, so I can't really go buy a bunch of tacos. But her and I will do that eventually. Anyways, yeah.
What is absurd amount? Like 1 party box, 2 party box?
She can eat, like, the 12-pack?
Yeah.
She can eat over half of that. She can eat like 8, I think.
8?
And she says she could probably do more.
We should try.
I try and eat a whole party box?
Yes.
We did.
We go out and buy an entire
we each
party
ate
box.
like 4, and I was dying after that. I can't eat more than 4.
I still finished before.
Although I do go eat slow. Maybe if I eat faster, but I don't want to eat 5
No, I think you want to
damn
eat slow,
tacos.
Right? Slow and steady wins the race.
No
fills
eating
you up.
contest. You want to eat fast.
So maybe you need to eat like 2 at a time.
The more air you get,
yes,
you get into
literally
the
shove
slower
2
you're gonna feel.
tacos down at a time.
Just dying. Doc, you choking?
I'm good.
Just gotta swallow a taco whole.
Come on, nothing? There's like nothing there. I'm telling you, you want a different name, you gotta think of one.
Let's go back to sunflowers here.
Sure, alright, we'll call you Sunflower. Okay,
Hey,
Sunny.
Sunshine.
Sunshine! Yes! I'll call
Oh,
you Sunshine.
That sounds like when somebody's really upset, like, oh, you're just a ray of sunshine.
Well, aren't you just a sunshine today?
Anyways, anywho, so I'm a little confused as to how this works. It's not like, because like I was thinking, so it must you must be able to attach the solar cells to each of these little nano robots. I guess they're the size of a millimeter. They're about 1 millimeter in size. Okay. So you attach the solar cells to this, and they heat up because they're reacting to light, but the light's heating them up. So they react to the heat, and then they shift the solar cells into place. Like I mean, the whole thing will move, but I guess maybe these will like shift the cells into place a little bit more, so you get like optimum, like the perfect lineup with the sun at all times.
Not okay.
I really don't understand. Like, I see how they could be useful, but I'm not like 100% sure how exactly they'll do this. Yeah, so it's a stem-like polymer about 1 millimeter in diameter, 1 millimeter in diameter, embedded with a nanomaterial that responds to light. The material absorbs light and converts it into heat. The polymer shrinks in response to the increased temperatures. You know, the more I hear about these, like these nano robots and stuff, they're so simple. Like, all this is something that converts.
Well, I mean, think about it. Material is only so big. I mean, the smaller something is, it kind of has to be simplistic.
But a microchip is not simple at all.
I mean,
transistor is not exactly. It's not exactly something most people just understand. It's quite complex in how it works. This
I don't
is just
think so.
Heats,
transistor. We literally just simplified what a transistor is.
Yeah, but like I dumbed it down a lot.
Okay, but it's not as complex as explaining like what a CPU is.
Okay, yes, but I mean, a microchip can be really small and it can be really complex. Like explaining basic logic, explaining a simple full adder, or a half adder can be hard for people to understand. Like just explaining logic gates in general.
Are you drawing up your arm now?
He's cutting himself.
I'm doing dots.
Kyle, this is an intervention. We're concerned about you.
No, you're not.
Why does he think we don't care about him? Why do people that are depressed think we don't care about
Oh,
them?
maybe
No.
because of the fact that you have a dark, twisted sense of humor that seems to laugh.
Maybe because when I'm sleeping, this little twerp glooms over me and watches me while I sleep. I woke up with 2
What?
bruises on my arms this morning.
What?
You know, I had a weird thing happen to me this morning. So I put my
No
phone on
way!
Shut up, screw you. No, I put my phone on the wireless charger, and I was sleeping upstairs. I woke up this morning, it was at 83% charged,
Yeah.
but it wasn't sitting on the charger.
Are you home alone?
Yeah. And I was
Remember when
just
told you
like,
That's
Remember when I told you there's something underneath that little storage area where you keep all the paint?
yeah.
Yeah.
so that's very strange because I could have swore I plugged your phone back in.
What? Screw you. No, but it was kind of just weird because I was like, I set it on there. I mean, I don't really remember setting on there 100%, but I know I set it on there because it was at 83% charged. Because it was at like 23% when I went to bed. So I was just like, at some point in the middle of the night, I grabbed, or some point that morning before I actually woke
Well, I
up.
will say my phone will actually, it'll map out or calculate how long it'll be until I'll use my phone again.
But it wasn't on
And-
the charger anymore.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I was going to say my phone will predict when I'll use my phone again. And so it will say, all right, let's not charge it to 100% until that time.
It was literally as if someone or something picked it up, moved it right off the charger, right next to it.
It fell off.
How though?
Air currents.
That's a strong air current.
That's a really strong
It was a
air.
bit of a breeze, okay?
And
There was a huge draft coming
But no,
in.
it's just, I was just kind of like, I must have moved it like in the middle of the night or that morning.
And forgot.
I
Seems
don't know.
plausible.
Now, it's kind of spooking me out right now, but I didn't really think anything of it this morning. But now I'm more thinking about it, I'm like, how? Why?
It's a mystery.
Do I want to go back to my house tonight?
Ooh.
There's like stories of people like hiding in people's attics.
We don't have an attic.
You have a basement.
I live in the basement.
I swear to God, there's something in that little storage area where you keep all the paint cans.
More paint.
No, like a
Swear to
body.
God, there's something else in there.
There's nothing. You're gonna. Now I'm not gonna be able to go
There's
home
a
tonight.
body.
Thank you very much. I mean,
You're
do
gonna go
have-
home. The lights are gonna be off, and you're gonna feel like you're staring at another man in their house.
Stop! I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight
I
now.
listen to too much creepypasta, and that creeps me out.
No, I'm not gonna Thursday here tonight.
Oh,
You're gonna go to bed and feel like you hear voices.
I was
now.
listening to this really creepy pasta, which is basically scary
I
stories.
know what a creepypasta is.
This guy was sleeping, woke up to the sound of his TV. Turned off the TV, turned off the lights, everything when he went to bed.
I'm sure he did.
Woke up, opened up the door crack, looked and saw the television on, and saw a lady sitting on his couch watching TV. He stepped out like a couple feet out into the living room, and he could see this lady's arms stretching out towards the door. She was still sitting on the couch,
It was his dead wife.
and she stretched her arms to reach out for the door, and he slammed it shut.
What?
And then
Wait, what's the name of this movie?
No, this is a creepypasta. It's stuff
creepypasta.
just people just write.
Oh.
well, it's like one guy, but he has like different writers. But he was like he's the main narrator for these stories. He's a great storyteller. Tales from the Gas Station, highly recommend. But anyways,
Tales from the Gas Station.
oh, it's so good. It's 8 hours
Oh,
long.
that reminds me of the one gas station story you told me about the girl who was like she was part of like some church group or whatever one summer, and she felt the urge to go to this gas station and do a headstand, and then as she was leaving, the cashier at the counter pulled a gun, set it on the counter, and said, I was going to kill myself after work, but I prayed to God that someone would come and do a headstand. Just out of nowhere.
that was a meme. That's...
Oh, that was a meme?
Well, I mean, that was just something on Instagram.
Yeah, I saw. Okay, so I come home. I'm driving home. It's like 9 o'clock at night. Some guy's on his bicycle heading north on.
Yeah, he's going for a bike
road.
ride.
I'm like, that is sketchy.
People not allowed to go for bike rides?
I heard this one story.
Midnight bike ride.
Yeah.
This lady.
He does it all
We're
the
just
time.
creeping ourselves out now.
This lady was driving on the highway, and this guy had his thumb out, hitchhiker, picked him up, and then drove him into the city, gave him, went to a diner, gave him some food, and then bought a hotel room for him.
Yeah.
And she also gave him her phone number and all that. Had a
Wow.
conversation.
She went all out for this guy.
The next morning, she looked at her phone and got a text message from that guy. He said, never pick up a hitchhiker ever again. I was gonna kill you that night.
Yeah, I was feeling like she's gonna die at the end of the story.
And she was like, but because of your kindness, I chose not to.
Well, Jesus, all right.
Holy moly.
People are interested.
You, I was with my friend. We were. Oh yeah, we were at Walmart.
Yeah.
And
Of course
they
you
were
are.
like,
When are you not there?
Yeah.
well, not very much anymore because it's not really allowed to, and they're not opened past 8 anymore, 8:30.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're leaving. There's this homeless people, and we're talking about so you're like, oh, do we give him some money? I'm like, oh, I'd give him some ramen bowl if I had it. I was like, you give him ramen bowls? Like, yeah. What do you give him? Like money? And I'm like, you never give homeless people money. She's like, why? And I'm like, well, if you give them, well, then they can just go spend it on cigarettes and alcohol. It's like, well, that's not my problem. And I'm like, well, yeah, but
So you give
food's
them,
a little better.
So you give them ramen, and then where do they go to cook it?
That's not my problem.
Well, some people just
My
eat the
God.
ramen noodles uncooked and then
Yeah.
I
take them in seasoning
suppose.
packets.
Oh, these is the stuff in the cups. Ooh, I should have one again.
You give him ramen, and he's like, thanks. But, how do you expect me to, prepare this?
Make a fire.
Make a fire.
Local houses burned down. A homeless man tries to light fire in their backyard, trying to cook a
Realizes-
bowl of ramen. The city advises not giving homeless population ramen.
Homeless man breaks into random stranger's backyard to start a grill, not realizing that the fire at the same house was a meth lab, which now it has exploded, resulting in an epic explosion.
Leveling the entire block,
Yes,
killing 20 people.
that's it.
This is. Oh, I guess this would be during the quarantine. Killing everybody on the block. What? 20 people on a block? I don't know. How many people live on a block? What
Think about how many people live in a house.
I mean, what? Okay, what? There's 6. Say there's 6 houses on a block. I think it's a fair number.
All right, and say there's 10 people per house.
10 people per house. What? What is this, India?
I'm sorry, how small a houses do you live in?
I had 4 people in my household. You have 4 people in your household. The average American household is 3.5 children.
Okay, but what about your ancestors where they all had freaking 11 kids?
Like I said, is this India?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, so it's fair to say there are 4 people per household, and the meth house, we can assume there is probably 6.
6. Yeah.
At the most, we're talking, again, so what? 4, so that'd be
So get 82
24 plus another 6
equals
is 30, 31.
34.
What? Your math is... No. 31 people die because the 31st person is the homeless man.
Okay.
31 people died.
31 people died. Wow. That's it?
How many people live on a city block?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you do? Level it, put like a few apartment buildings?
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of meth lab is this?
Yes. I have a meth lab in an apartment building. That's perfect. Who would ever think to not look there?
To not look there. I wonder what that smell is.
Actually, the way that Breaking Bad, who were the one guys that they at the very towards the end of the series?
The neo-Nazis?
Maybe was that them? They had the most brilliant idea. They literally had a truck parked on top of the bunker, which was then underground, in like a makeshift lab underground.
Yeah, those are the neo-Nazis, I think.
That's perfect. And you have it located in like a junkyard. No one would ever think to look there.
Yeah, but the problem is your ventilation. People are going to smell that.
No, that's why what you need to do is then you have your main business where you have, where people walk in and you handle your paperwork or whatever.
And they buy your junk.
Yes. You have the air filtration system that they had at Los Pollos Hermanos as your air filter to then filter into the business.
The problem is, though, if the feds get any upwind of, like, there's a meth lab here and they subpoena your financial records, they're like, so why do you have a HEPA-grade air filter?
Wait. What type of air filter were they using when they were going into houses?
Well, they did have an air filter.
They just let the meth smell just fill the city block?
Yeah, but the thinking was it was going to be mixed with the pesticides. People wouldn't really think twice about it.
Oh. So can you mix... So, alright. So can you mix meth smell with, like, junkyard smell?
Junkyards don't smell that bad all the time.
Alright, you throw some animal manure in it to just totally mess up the smell.
Do you really want your business to smell like that, though, is the question. Manure and meth.
Alright, what if we change it from like a car junkyard to a dump, like a landfill? You're working at a landfill. I mean,
the state regulates that, but sure. That's a great idea, Phil. Let's have a meth lab. Why are we talking about where to have a meth lab? All right, we need to end this episode.
You said it. All right, when we have a meth lab...
I did not say it. You're the one who said, well, this guy's going to light a grill, and there's a meth lab next to in the house, and it's going to level the entire
I never
block.
was talking about a hypothetical for us.
I'm not talking about it for us. You're just saying, well, where would you have a meth lab? And I'm like, well, Jesus Christ, who would have it in... Anyways, this is another TGIF Talks, episode 32.
Wait, did we finish all the segments?
Yes.
That's it?
We were supposed to be talking about the nanoparticles, but this works too. We already did that.
Yeah, how was your week?
That was the beginning of the
I
episode.
don't think we talked about
I think-
how our weeks
I mean, we ended up kind of just on like.
Wait, did you talk about how your week was?
No one
I
cared.
spent it in quarantine. All right. You saw it, the vlogs, and this week I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, you just kind of just existed.
And I talked about the assignment, and that was basically it. I did another assignment that's like, she treats the class like it's a 300 level course. It's only 200 level, but her assignments are super freaking easy. So it's like, whatever.
So pretty boring life.
I wouldn't say they're super easy, but they're easy.
Yeah. They're manageable.
Anyways, this is TGIF Talks 32. I'm Dr. Sheep. He's Phil. He's Kyle. No Will.
Wait, he's not Dr. He's nothing now. His new name now is nothing.
Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts
Out every other day.
No, every Friday for the foreseeable future. And good night.